Lim, is that you?
Hey bro, how are you? Long time no see, huh?
Yes, bro. Alhamdulillah. I heard you reverted to Islam. Is it true?
Yes, Alhamdulillah. I just reverted to Islam last week. I want to ask a question. Is there any property on sale around here?
Bro, today is your lucky day. I just put my house on sale. Do you want to buy it? I can give you a special price.
Wow, sure. But can I as Chinese buy your house? Doesn't your house is listed under Malay reservation land?
If I'm not mistaken, according to the federal constitution, you already considered as a Malay because you already reverted to Islam. But I'm not really sure lah.
Oh really? Chicha?
If you want further clarification, I can give you the contact number of my friend, who is a lawyer.
Thank you very much bro. I will definitely contact your friend. See you.
Remember, I'll do anything as long as it's legal. Ish. Oh, hi.
Assalamualaikum. I'm the one who contacted you yesterday, Mr. Hanif. I just have an inquiry about the property.
Waalaikumsalam. Oh, Mr. Lim. Welcome to our firm. What do you want us to inquiry on?
I am Mu'allaf and I want to buy Ahmad's house. But the problem is that the land is listed under the Malay reservation land. Can I, as Mu'allaf Chinese, acquire it? Ahmad said that according to federal constitution, I already considered as a Malay. Is it true?
Yeah, very
According
good
to
question,
Federal
Mr.
Constitution,
Lim.
Article
So
160.
to answer, according to the Federal Constitution, Article 160, it defines the word Malay as a person who professes the religion of Islam, habitually speaks the Malay language, conforms to Malay custom, and he or she domicile in Malaysia. However, Mr. Lim, the definition of Malay includes in that article cannot be applied for Malay reservation land. So by cross-referring to the Article 89 Clause 6 of Federal Constitution, it stated that Malay reservation means land reserved for alienation to Malays or to the native of the state in which it lies, and Malay includes any person who under the law of the state in which he is resident is treated as a Malay for the purposes of the reservation of land. Therefore, the meaning will depend on the Malay reservation enactment of each state to determine its own meaning.
Okay.
In general, the word Malay in Malay reservation enactment can be divided into two categories. The first one is the natural person and the second one is the company. So for the first one, natural person, it must come within the definition of Malay under the Malay reservation enactment, and the second one, Malay company, it may recognize as Malay depending on either by declaration, recognition, as well as the characterization. So these are the Malay that has been defined in Malay reservation enactment.
So, is there any difference in regards to the definition of Malay in any state enactment?
Yeah, Mr. Lim, but the wording might be different in defining Malay in the state enactment. It might be vary from one state enactment to another. So there were common characteristics in defining Malay in all state enactments, which I can say there are three. The first one belong to Malay, Malayan or Malaysian race. The second one is habitually speaks the Malay language or any Malayan language. And the third one, profession of the Muslim religion.
Since you want to buy a house located in Rawang, Selangor, Mr. Lim, we need to refer to the Federal Malay States Malay Reservation Enactment 1933, where it prohibits a non-Malay from occupying Malay reserve land. Besides, you are not fulfilling the requirement underlined under the enactment to be considered as a Malay. Therefore, I'm sorry, Mr. Lim, you cannot acquire the Malay Reserve land under your name.
So, Mr. Lawyers, is there any possible way for me to buy Malay Reserve land?
If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Lim, there is one case named Tan Hong Chik against Lim Kin Wan, where the federal court held that there are two ways where non-Malays can acquire Malay Reserve land. Firstly, by approval of the ruler in council, and secondly, where such non-Malay has occupied the land before its declaration as Malay Reserve land. So, based on your case and problem, Mr. Lim, the possible way to acquire Malay Reserve land is by asking for approval from the ruler in council. So, it's subject to the ruler approval with the advice of State Executive Council, either to accept or reject your application.
谢谢师傅. Thank you for enlightening me. See you when I see you. Juga hamida sarang heyo.